Welcome back to our English class, children. Our lesson name is A Chameleon Named Henry. We have seen in the previous class that a chameleon named Henry was rescued by grandfather and brought to his home as a pet. So his grandson Ruskin tried to be friendly with this chameleon. Let us continue our story, children. Let us continue our story, children. If I was patient, Henry would take food from my hands. This he did very swiftly. His tongue was a sort of boomerang which came back to him with the food, an insect victim, attached to it. Before I knew it, the grasshopper between my fingers would be between Henry's jaws. Henry's eyes were his most remarkable possession. Each eyeball, bulging out of his head, wobbled up and down, backward and forward. These movements made him appear quite scary. He could move one eye without disturbing the other. Whenever I visited Henry, his nearest eye would move round until he could see me clearly. Then it would stop and the other eye would look in a different direction. Although Henry did not cause any trouble in our house, he did create an uproar in the nursery school down the road. It all began quite innocently. When the papayas in our garden were ripe, grandmother sent a basketful to her friend Mrs. Ghosh, who was the principal of the nursery school. While the basket of papayas was lying on the table, Henry managed to slip in when no one was looking. The gardener dutifully carried the basket to the school and left it in Mrs. Ghosh's office. Children, the new words in this page are swiftly, boomerang, bulging, wobbled, uproar, slip in. Let us look at the meanings. Swiftly, quickly. Boomerang, a curved wooden stick which makes a circle when thrown and returns to the thrower. Bulging, sticking out from something. Wobble, moved unsteadily from side to side. Uproar, a state of confusion where people shout or are upset about something. Slip in, to go somewhere quickly and quietly, especially without being noticed. So children, here if you look at the right side first picture, you can see the eyes of the chameleon children. They are bulged out, very big, and you can see some speciality about the eyes of chameleon children. As you see, the eyes can move round about. They can take a 360-degree angle, children. Observe it carefully. The eyes of chameleon move with a 360-degree angle. And also, chameleon has got one more speciality, children. Each eyeball can see in different directions. That is, with one eye it can see one object and with other eye it can look at the other object at the same time, children. Isn't this special? And look at the second picture, children. You can see a man throwing a curved stick into the air which is returning back to him. This stick is called as boomerang, children. A boomerang we have seen in the glossary. It's a curved wooden stick which comes back to the thrower. Now here in the third picture, children, this chameleon's tongue, you can see this is the tongue, sticky tongue which is grabbing an insect. So this tongue is compared to a boomerang. That means it reaches to the insect and immediately comes back into the mouth. So chameleon's tongue is compared to a boomerang, children. So as we have seen in this page, Ruskin the grandson has identified few specialities and qualities of chameleon, that is its bulging eyes which wobble up and down and the 360 angle what it makes, and also looking at different objects with two eyes at the same time, and also its boomerang sort of tongue. Now in the story as we continue, children, one day grandmother packed a basket full of papayas for her friend Mrs. Ghosh. Mrs. Ghosh was the principal of a nursery school. So grandmother packed them and put them on the table. Henry this chameleon by mistake unknowingly fell into this basket. No one noticed it. So what happened? This basket of papayas was carried to Mrs. Ghosh's school and to her office. This is the detailed view of the qualities of chameleon children. Its round, bulgy eyes, 360-degree angle, and also looking at different objects with each eyeball, the boomerang in the second picture, and also the tongue of chameleon which acts like a boomerang. Let us continue with our story, children. When Mrs. Ghosh returned to her office, she began to admire and examine the papayas. Out popped Henry. Mrs. Ghosh screamed. Henry looked up at her, both eyes revolving furiously. Mrs. Ghosh screamed again. Henry's color changed from green to yellow to red. His mouth opened as though he too would like to scream. An assistant teacher rushed in, took one look at the chameleon, and joined in the shrieking. Henry was terrified. He fled from the office, running down the corridor and into one of the classrooms. There he climbed onto a desk while children ran in all directions, some to get away from Henry, some to catch him. Finally, Henry went out of a window and disappeared into the garden. Grandmother heard all about the incident from Mrs. Ghosh, but did not tell her that the chameleon was ours. Grandfather and I did not think we would ever see Henry again, because the school was 3 houses away. But 3 days later, I found him on the garden wall. After that, Henry spent the rest of his days in the garden and did not go on any more adventures. The new words of this page are, children: revolving, furiously, shrieking. Meanings are: revolving, to move around in circles; furiously, here quickly with lots of energy; shrieking, loud shouting and screaming. Now children, this Henry accidentally fell into the basket of papayas. Now when Mrs. Ghosh came to her office, she opened the basket and found Henry the chameleon in it. She was terrified and started to scream. She was screaming very loudly. Hearing this, all of the people of the school came and saw the chameleon, and they also started to scream and run from here to there and made a chaos over there. Everyone was in confusion. Few of them ran to save themselves, and a few of them ran to catch this Henry. Henry was also scared of all his people children. He was scared that they might harm him. So Henry also fled from office to the corridor and also entered into one classroom and finally escaped from the school. So grandmother came to know about it. Mrs. Ghosh is her close friend, right? So she told all about the incident to grandmother. But Mrs. Ghosh doesn't know that this chameleon was grandmother's. Grandmother heard all about the incident but did not tell Mrs. Ghosh that the chameleon was theirs. Meanwhile, grandfather and Ruskin were very upset and sad that they lost their dear pet. They were not even having the hope that they would find it again because Mrs. Ghosh's school was far away from their house. One fine day, that is after 3 days, Ruskin suddenly found this chameleon Henry back in his garden. He was so happy to find it again. And grandfather, Ruskin, grandmother, all of them spent a wonderful time with the chameleon. This chameleon Henry was so scared of this situation, children, that it's given in the last line, it did not go on any more adventures. So it stayed with Ruskin's family forever because it thought that Ruskin's family is the safest place for it. So we have seen in the story, children, how was this chameleon rescued by grandfather and brought to his house as a pet and was given a name, Henry. Ruskin, the grandson, made it a good friend, tried to have good fun with it, and he also observed few specialities of Henry the chameleon, that is its eyes, which can make a 360-degree angle, its boomerang tongue, and also he observed that this was a very kind and good-natured lizard. So how did this chameleon slip into the basket of papayas and how did it create confusion in Mrs. Ghosh, school, and how did it escape from the school and come back to the garden? Everything was a very good, interesting part of the story, children, right? Did you all enjoy it? So children, as your lesson is completed, homework is write all the hard words in your classwork and also meanings, answer the questions given and also read the lesson. Your question answers and all the objective type is provided in the form of PDF on WhatsApp.